Good morning. Since we've got a lot going on this morning, I'm going to keep this pretty brief. Actually, I want to thank Rachel. She sent me something that kind of sparked an interest on giving, and so I told her I'm going to use a little bit of it. But how we spend our money is a clear indication of where our priorities in our life are. Money is not an indication, they say that money is a root of all evil, but it's really the love of money is the root of all evil. And how we spend our money, God looks at how we spend our money. And he's got strong opinions. Jesus has very strong opinions about where our money goes and how we use it. But I wanted to just give you three quick little things here. There's three types of giving. There's the systematic giving, the tithe, the 10%. Comes right off the top, the expected, that we should be expecting ourselves to give and setting forth. And then there's spontaneous giving. And there's scripture for that. 1 Corinthians, or James 2, 15 and 16 talks about spontaneous giving to someone's need when you see it. Spontaneous giving is like meeting, you see a need and you offer your own resources in an impromptu manner, something that's just out of the blue. And I think that's the type of giving the church, not this church, but the church in general needs to get back to, because it was very prevalent in the early church. They seen a need. If you read the book of Acts, you'll see that they didn't have needs. When they seen a need that needed to be met, they all came together and they got that need met. And don't always think about money on spontaneous giving. Time can do a lot. You see something that needs to be done in someone's life, it may not be, and be led by the Spirit on this, but it may not be actual financial help that would be the best for them. It might be your time and going and helping them do something to get something accomplished they're needing done. Helping someone mow their grass, pay for somebody to mow their grass. That's spontaneous, impromptu giving. And then the last type of giving is sacrificial giving. And you can find sacrificial giving in the scripture in Mark 12. It's the story of the woman that gave 2 mites. And it's all she had. And Jesus had sat there and watched the rich people come and give lots of gold and lots of silver. But she came and she gave 2 mites, 2 pennies, 2 copper, whatever you want to call it. And it was everything she had. How did Jesus know that? He didn't see that all that went into the bucket that day was 2 cents. He knew, because of course he is the Son of the living God. But I was reading in King James that scripture because it uses the word might. And in my thinking one time, I got to thinking about the word might, M-I-T-E, and the word might, M-I-G-H-T. And a little thing came to me was, if I had 2 mites, would I give them? But change the word might to the mighty inside of me. If I had 2 mighty ways to give, would I give them? And if you've got God behind you and you're led by the Spirit to give something spontaneously, sacrificially, there is the might behind it. And that's all I've got this morning.